Boom. Hey, internets. Marco Mantilla Jr. had a question, which is a good one that I just want to snipe down, make a video about it. And he's saying, I am having trouble picking a desirable colorway. Would it be out of the ordinary to let my audience choose the colorway for my next drop? Okay. Marco, thanks for asking the question. This is going to give value to the whole community. So I've done a couple videos about this. Don't mind doing it again. So I did videos where I would say in terms of figuring out what people really want to buy. And it's going to be tough because even people who say, oh, I would totally buy that if you did it this way, they still won't buy. It's like a weird thing when they actually commit to a buy versus giving feedback and information about a product. However, the great thing about technology and that we have the amount of interaction that we can have in such a detailed space is that you can get info and data to make better educated guesses. So I would come, if you already know you're going to make a design or it's like basic, like it's like a logo tee that you need to introduce your brand, for sure I would tile up like 4 options and go A, B, C, D and put on Instagram and say, please help me out and help me design, you know, my next line. Which colorway would you purchase if I made it? Or which colorway is your favorite? How about that? Yeah, which colorway is your favorite? Letter below. And then you're going to get it. You're going to get A, B, C, or D, or B, or it's going to say B or C. You know, maybe someone say, I'll buy all of them, whatever it is. But I mean, you can do an actual poll, right? I think you can do that now. Can you do that on Instagram? But a lot of features will allow you to actually poll. Like on Facebook, you can actually do a poll. You can do it on YouTube also. But as this is post-dating, Instagram and Facebook are pretty relevant in terms of social media audience. So Marco, yes, use technology, get people involved in the process. I also want to mention this real quick because there's people that are going to not necessarily hate on this idea or, you know, there's definitely people that don't like some of the advice that I give, which is all good, dude. I am not a guru. I dropped that video. I'm not a guru. I'm just offering my vantage point with almost 2 decades in the game. But there's designers that are just straight up designers in a more traditional sense where they're like, I'm going to put out what I believe is hot and you can buy it and you can not buy it. So obviously if that's the mental state, if that's the space that you're in and the aura around your collection that you're going to put out, which is more so very much forward fashion than a lot of the advice I'm giving from mass production, coming from a menswear and very like urban and action sports kind of industries that were birthed, you know, in a non-conventional way to an audience that was purchasing. Wow, that was a lot. Coming from that mind state, more of the 5% of fashion and runway and that sort of thing definitely trickles down into menswear and women's fashion for sure, where it's like, I'm a designer, I'm going to put out whatever I want. So this advice I'm giving is to a lot of the people that seem to be on my channel that are looking for the latter that I described. But if you have some of that too, where you're like, oh, I don't want people's advice, I'm going to put out what I think is hot, that's fine. I mean, again, you know, none of this is Bible. This is just, again, close to 19 years of working in the industry in terms of mixing design and business. So the way I think about it is logistically. So Marco, anyways, just want to give that caveat for the people that are thinking that way. Yeah, do it. If you're going to do it that way, do it that way. But for me, definitely I like to get input and data from the people who would actually be my customers and then later are my actual customer base. Hope that helps. Any other questions, please drop them all down below. Follow me on social media when you have the chance. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.